polyphonic.org. Brenton Alston coming to you live from Florida International University. Seems like it's been a while. We're towards the end of our school year here, just finishing up our last week of classes with a myriad of concerts and recitals and master classes and the typical things that end up piling up at the end of the semester. It can be a trying time for both the students and the faculty, but a joyous time as we get to celebrate together our accomplishments since August and looking forward to the future. The future is kind of what I wanted to talk to you about today. I realize that most of us that are within the constraints of the schedule of academia, be it at high school or the collegiate level, find ourselves at this point rather taxed. So I just wanted to speak with you about 6 things to consider as you're turning in those final grades and finishing out the year and headed into your summer. Number 1, you need to recharge right now. And I think something that's very important is to try to find a concert to go to that's not a requirement that you need to go to or you have some obligation to go to, be it that you're on a recital committee or a dissertation committee or something like that. Go find something else, even if it's completely out of the genre that you work in. Go to a jazz concert, go to an opera, go to a vocal recital, go to a rock and roll concert, something that's going to ignite that spark within you and recharge you and refresh you for all you've been giving to your students and your community for the year. The second little point I think that's important in terms of recharging and looking forward is read something. Not necessarily about the discipline you work in, but read something. Something that allows your mind and your heart to focus, even if it's just for an instant, on something else. 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, something. That's important. The other thing that I think is important right now for those of us that are finishing up the year is to seriously consider our repertoire. By now we should have an idea of the numbers of people that are coming into our various ensembles and to our program. So now is the time to start planning out the concert year so we don't end up with 4 years of the same dull droll of whatever it is. Think innovative now. Now when you have time and you have time to enter into that dream space and really think creatively about your programming. Seek out your colleagues, see what they're doing. Check out composers' websites, find out what's new, what's happening. What do the kids want to do? What have you never done before? What would challenge you about this year? Think about those things in terms of your repertoire programming. The fourth point, try to engage yourself in another discipline. What have you been curious about? I know for myself, I'm looking forward this summer to having some time to paint. I picked this up after I graduated from University of Miami with my doctorate, and I wasn't currently employed in the music field, but the need to express and the need to create had to manifest itself in some way. When I was younger, I would write poetry, but now I'm really looking forward to staring into that blank canvas and seeing what we can come up with together. Engage another discipline. Try it. Do something wild. Take a painting class, take a pottery class, take a yoga class, something for you. The other thing that's very important at this point, while everything seems to be crashing in on you and running away from you, it's important to remain extremely calm if you can and organize yourself as clearly as you can for your future. Organization is something that can really help you when things start piling on top of each other, and the organization will only help the intensity with which you're able to approach your ensembles. And the sixth and final thing, perhaps the most important, find some time for yourself to take some deep breaths. Thank you for your time. I'll speak with you soon.